Good morning to all. In data warehousing and data mining, we are now at lecture number 4. In this lecture, we will try to understand the binning method into the data mining. So, how exactly in the pre-processing in data mining, we will be using the binning method for smoothing the data. Let's see. Why the binning is required? So first of all, we need to try to understand if we are talking about for the cleaning up the data. So there are some certain techniques which we need to use for smoothing the data. So, so binning is one of the process. So binning or discretization is the process of transforming numerical variables into the categorical categorical counterparts. An example is to bin values for age into categories such as 20 to 39, 40 to 59, and 60 to 79. Suppose I am having a set of the ages, a set of the data which is constituting having a number of age. So that age, if I want to predict it, that how many numbers of ages which is lying into the 20 to 39 age group or the 40 to 59 age group or 60 to 79. So for that reason, I am requiring some binning mechanism. So numerical variables are usually discretized in the modeling methods based on the frequency tables. So moreover, binning may improve the accuracy of the predictive models by reducing the noise or the non-linearity. So we apply the binning method to allow easy identifications of the outliers, invalid or the missing values. So definitely it will help us to analyze further uh, based on the requirement. Now, binning steps. What exactly the binning steps taking place? You need to understand. The binning methods smooth a sorted data value for consulting its neighborhood, that is, the values around it. So basically, first of all, it is a if your data is unsorted form, you will be getting a data into the sorted way, and it depends on the neighborhood values as well. So the sorted values are distributed into the n number of buckets or the bins. So we normally make a number of bins based on the number of values which are available into the data set. So afterwards, you will be applying some kind of a mechanism by smoothing by bin means and smoothing by bin medians and smoothing by bin boundaries. Now let's see how this process can be taken place. Considering an example, if we are having a data set like 4, 8, 9, 15, 21, 21, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 34. I can see that this data is into the sorted form. If it is not into the sorted form, first step is to that get sort. So we will sort that data. Then afterwards, we will identify the maximum and the minimum value into the data set. If we will get the sorted data, so definitely on the most left side you will get a lowest value, and you will on the right side you will be having a maximum value. So how many bins we can create it? So for that you are having a formula that if you are having a maximum into the minimum values, then it will be divided by the total number of sets. So in this particular data set, I am having a 12 data, and I am having a maximum and minimum. So max minus min 34 minus 4 divided by 12, that constitute equal to 2.5. But the corresponding higher side value as per the numerology, so we will apply the discrete value as 3. So it means that I need to create 3 bins. Now of the equal number of data sets, I can say. So if I am having a 12 number, so I can create a bin of 3 bins constituting with the value into the sequential manner. If I will arrange the 4 values, that will come at in bin 1 you will get the 4, 8, 9, 15, and in bin 2 you will get 21, 21, 24, 25. In bin 3 you will get 26, 28 and 29, 34. So these are the three segments of the four values. Now we will apply the smoothing by mean value. So in this, what exactly we have to do, that the calculation of mean value of bin 1. So I need to apply the bin mean on the bin 1. So how will you get a mean value of that particular bin 1? I'm having a value 4, 8, 9, 15. So I will sum up and divide by the total number of values, which will give me the value of 9. Then all the 9 values will be replaced by these values 4, 8, 9, 15. This will be replaced by 999. Another one is that step 2 for bin 2. If I am adding it and divide by 4, I will get the value 22.75. But if I am going for the rounding off, so value will be your 23. So it means that I need to apply all the values. I need to replace that 21, 21, 24, 25 with mean value 23, 23, 23. Similar fashion you will apply with the bin 3, 26, 28, 29, 34. You will get 29.25 and the round figure value will be you will be getting a 29. So 29, 29, 29. So after applying the bin by mean, the result will be bin 1 999 and bin 2 23, 23, 23, bin 3 29, 29, 29. We were into the smoothing by min. So calculate the mean value in between, that was 8, 9. So it will given a value in 17 by 2 equal to 8.5. So that will become a 9. So you will place the mean value with the existing bin. So when you are having 4895, so that values 15, that values will be replaced by these 999. So similarly, calculation of mean value for bin 2, that will be also same. 21 plus 24 by 2 is equal to 45 by 2, that will become a 23. So place the mean value to the existing with 23, 23, 23. Similarly, you will apply for bin 3 as well. You will pick up the mean value, then you will see the value is, that is the equal value is 29. Then you will replace it with 29, 29, 29. So after applying the bin by mean by median, the result will be 999, 23, 23, 23, 29, 29, 29. Now we will see the third method, that is called the smoothing by bin boundaries. In this, what mechanism you need to apply is that if you are having a value 4, 8, 9, 15 into the bin 1, so we will see the first and the last boundary value, that is 4 and 15. Then you will pick the second value. Suppose if you are picking up the values 8, then you will compare it with the distance of this 8 from the first and the last boundary. What is that value? If it is having a less value in comparable with the first boundary with the second boundary, so whichever is less, that value will be replaced. Likewise, if you say the difference in between 4 and 8, it is 4, while you are having a value in between 8 to 15, that is 7. So 4 is less, so that's why you will you will replace the first boundary value with 8. So 8 will be replaced by 4. So you will get a 4 number. Now you will check for the 9 value. So 9 is near to 4 or is it near to 15? You go for the difference in between 4 and 9, that is 5, and 9 to 15 it is 6. So 5 is the less than to 6 distance. Then 9 value will be replaced by this boundary value of 4. So here you can find it. This is the 4 number. So rest last boundary value will remain same. Now similar fashion, if you will look at for the bin 2, similarly you will apply the value that is near around it. So you will replace this value. You are getting the value accordingly. Suppose in the last in the second pin you are having a value 21, 21, and I think 23 and 25. So you need to check it ki which value 24 and 25. So 21 and 21, that is the same value, and there is no difference at all. So that will be there is no change in between them. But you need to check it, the 24 value is near to 25 or the 21. So I can say with the 25. So the 25 value will be given to the 24. It means that 24 will be replaced by the 25. The similar fashion you will apply with the bin 3 as well. So this is how exactly the bin boundaries concept is to be taken place. So this is the some kind of a advantages of using the data smoothing concept. So data smoothing clears the understandability of different important hidden patterns into the data set. So data smoothing can be used to help the predict trends. Prediction is very helpful for getting the right decision at the right time. So here we have applied the binning mechanism to smooth the data and to convert the data into the meaningful manner so that we can take a right decision at the right time. Next is your the regression technique. So when we talk about the data can be smoothened by fitting the data to a function, it is used for the prediction. So normally into the company, into the industries, you are having a sales predictions, you are having a target predictions, what can be the target and how exactly this target is to be taken care. So there are some dependent variables and there are some independent variables. So if I talk about the technique that is called the linear regression, so it involves finding the best line to fit two attributes so that one can predict the other. So they are having a these all are having a dependency with each other. Let's for take an example. If I am having the y is equal to ax plus b, then one dependent and one independent variable. So I can say that y is the dependent variable to the x. However, the x is totally independent, but it is supported by the constant values. So there it is, y is always be dependent into the x value. So that's why if you are fitting a some kind of a regression, so likewise you can arrange the pattern to finding out the best data and the correct data and the predicted data. So similar wise, the you are having a multiple regression. If you are having, so it means that one independent and the many independent variable. So y is the dependent variable, but you are having in many independent variable, likewise a1 x1 up to the an xn. So you are having depending on the equations, you will having a relevant data, and on the basis of the dependent values you will able to draw the graph, you will able to make it a analysis on the basis of the data sets. This is how exactly the regression is to be taken place. Now moving towards the another approach is your called clustering scheme. So in this particularly, you can see here that finding groups of objects such that the objects in a group will be similar to one another. So there are n number of data, but there are some data, some of the objects which are similar, having a similar attributes, a similar type of data sets. So we what we can do that we can make it a cluster of those groups. Okay, so that in this figure you can see it, there are some oranges there, orange objects, they are having some cubical objects, they are some having a cone objects. So these all are the objects which is representing, that is the pre-clustering and this is the post-clustering. Afterwards when you apply the clustering schemes, you will see the similar type of data will be into the one segment area and the another segment area similar, those are having a similarity. Similarly, what happened, there are some certain data which cannot be fitted into these kind of a clusters. So they will become an outliers. So it means they are just having a some kind, they are lying somewhere else near around it, but they are not into the part of that clustering schemes. So it means that they can be avoided, they can be considered as a noise which can be which can be avoided to put up into the system. So that's why the cleaning process will be taken care into the different clustering bases, so that the classification is also been taken care. If you see into different type of applications like Amazon or the Flipkart, or if you go into the real-time market system, you can see that there are items which are lying into the specific area. So that's why they created the clusters to make them visible very easily, and so that the it will give a user to give the easiness to pick up those items as well. So that's why these are the some specific data, specific representation of a data in the form of the clusters as well. This is all about the techniques for the data cleaning. I hope that you will able to understand the cleaning mechanism, the data cleaning process into the for the mining purpose for getting a correct results. If you are having any query, you can reach me out at vikas.srivastava@galgotiasuniversity.edu.in. Thank you very much for watching me. Thank you.